All right, guys, Captain Pip over here beyond the French Quarter with the one and only Brian. Captain Brian over here on my right shoulder. But check it out. So we're out here crawfish farming here in St. Bernard Parish in the heart of Louisiana. And look what I just caught, a blue crawfish. What?
So welcome. You know, you guys are in our little piece of paradise. You know, this is our crawfish ponds that we started from ground zero. You know, what you see now is not what it always was. We had to do a lot of work. And this started with me and some members of my family just kind of putting out some nets and seeing there was a decent amount here.
So, you know, coming to New Orleans, you know, we only about 30 minutes outside of New Orleans. You know, hanging out in the French Quarter, experiencing all of that, going to Bourbon Street, it's a great time, it's a great thing to do. But, you know, crawfish in Louisiana is almost as important as Mardi Gras. It's a super huge industry. It's, you know, the lifeblood of a lot of people here, you know, out towards Lafayette. There's major farms. You know, it's the seafood market. So, you know, doing this and experiencing what a local does is almost as important as going to New Orleans and experiencing that. It's like two worlds and they collide very close to each other. You know, you got the city here and not even 30 minutes outside, you can see how a true local lives. Everybody thinks, oh, I want a super full sack, you know, that way I can just buy one sack. But what they don't understand is anytime the crawfish are on top of each other together, they're laying in a truck bed, they're, you know, you put them in your car to bring them to your boil. What's happening is they're getting crushed.
Yeah.
So the amount of dead ones always goes up every time you know, you see a lot of these guys on the dock, you know, they'll throw them up and they'll sling them around. And that's not good for them because they have a bunch of dead ones.
Yeah.
So I always like to make my sacks a little bit smaller just to kind of prevent that.
Okay.
It's kind of filtered. So this is one of our ponds. We have another 40-acre pond, you know, further back along the levee.
All right, so we have a blue crawfish here, and Captain Pip was just asking me, you know, why does it turn blue? So like anything, this is a genetic pigment, right? It's a genetic pigment freak. It's like an albino alligator, something like that. So they say that the blue crawfish is 1 in 10,000 crawfish. So when you catch one of these, you know, for instance, sometimes we catch 2, 3, so that could be an indicator that there are over 30,000 crawfish in this pond.
Never did this before. Oh, by the way, as a side note, do you know if I were to boil this guy, he turns red. So you may have had blue crawfish and never even knew it.
So I guess today caught some blue crawfish in our main pond. And we want these guys to grow up happy, and we want to have a few back here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna introduce them into this pond. So normally, you just let them go in, get them a little acclimated to the water, and then just let them go ahead and go in. And we can kind of see how they, and that's them. So these guys are looking out of the water. But if we do stock our crawfish in a newer pond, something like this, usually we have to go out towards Lafayette to get them. So what we do after they take a long truck ride, just to make sure we're getting good crawfish, we take them on this little incline like that, and we let them walk down. So you can see, oh, where's? Okay.
Oh, there's a little blue one right in the middle.
Oh, yep, look at that, another blue one.
What? All right, there you go. Good day.
36 pounds.
All right, guys, Captain Pip here with Beyond the French Quarter. I don't know more Louisiana experience than catching your own crawfish in the heart of Louisiana, right outside the French Quarter, than coming over here to St. Bernard Parish.
You know, it's a great time. It's a family-friendly experience. You know, we'll do bachelor parties, bachelorette parties. Anybody that wants to come and experience this, it's amazing.
And this is the type of excitement you can get beyond the French Quarter.